Alright guys, today we are going to be reacting to Andrew Gets Cold Misogynist by this modern woman, but she regressive. Jump in.
Okay.
Quick question. Do you hate women?
Oh,
Not enough.
Okay. Because
I wish I hated him a little bit more. Let me ask you a quick question. Do you always ask stupid questions?
I'm just by your responses, it kind of sounds a little to me like it's almost as if like you're like very negative on women.
Wait. Hold on. It sounds a little misogynistic.
I don't want to use that
Men
word.
says something misogynistic gets
hold
called.
on. Oh my God, can you kindly stop interrupting?
Yes, Brian.
So, you just said, you asked him if he hates women, the implication being that he hates women. Do you know what the definition of misogyny is?
I mean, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to use that word because that
You're
word,
literally, it's the same thing that you're trying to imply. You're implying he hates women, misogyny, hatred of women.
Okay, well then,
Why
yeah,
don't you
I'm
want to use the
implying,
word?
I'm
Why don't
implying
you want
that
to use the
he
word?
is- because like that's a very, I mean, in today's society, it's a very like, how can I put this? It's a very just like feminism, like people, we don't really understand the definitions of like feminism or misogynistic, so I don't really know. I'm just asking that question because the response is just giving like women are the problem. I'm not saying that that is how I'm interpreting your response to the questions that we're giving you. So I'm just asking, do you hate women? And I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to...
Do you hate children?
Well,
Because
no.
based on the responses that you gave when it came to pregnancy and having the kids, it sounds to me like you really hate children.
I'm just asking.
I'm just asking too. Do you hate children?
I don't hate children.
Based on the
Exactly.
answers that you gave about wanting to adopt, not wanting to give your
Yeah.
husband kids, it sounds to me like you hate children.
But how would I
Why do you hate children?
if
Hang
I
on,
wasn't going to adopt?
Why do you hate children so much? How can I hate women if I'm in a room having conversation with them?
I mean, but you can still have conversations with people.
I don't
and
know.
still
My
hate them.
feeling is you hate children. That's how I interpret it.
I'm just interpreting.
I
what
just
you're doing,
interpret
just like
it
you're
as you
interpreting
hating
what
children.
I'm doing.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
just-
just.
It's a
I'm
master
asking-
class.
I'm
I just
asking some
interpret
this
questions.
is a masterclass, man. What's going on right now is just basically Andrew using the same tactic that she's using against her. This is simply a masterclass, guys. She doesn't even realize it, but this is a masterclass. It's just to show you that what she's saying has no argument, no base at all. It's just simply just putting it back on her court. And she cannot handle it.
That way.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah,
all.
I
We can agree to
interpret that
disagree.
you don't want to give your husband children because you hate children and you hate
Well,
husbands.
I mean, kids are.
I also
kids
think
are
you
gonna
hate
be,
husbands too.
Well, I mean,
Why do you hate husbands so much?
I mean, I'm married, so I don't really necessarily.
I know,
hate
and
them.
I'm in a room
But
full of
that's-
women. It's like, what?
Yeah,
But,
it's
like,
stupid. Yeah.
I'm just.
I'm
because
just-
I'm going from like an emotional standpoint.
Me too. You hate
wait.
husbands and you hate children.
No. But I'm talking
But
about.
that's how I feel.
No, I'm talking about
Now, it
how
doesn't
you're-
matter what's reality. What matters is how we feel.
Okay, well, no, that's not what I'm saying.
But
It's
that's
just,
what I'm saying.
Okay, so that's
Stop
how you
trying to
feel?
invalidate my feelings.
Oh, my apologies. I
Yes,
did not mean
thank
to
you for the
invalidate.
apology.
Yo! Shout out to Andrew. Andrew, that was perfect. That was perfect. It means that this is why Andrew's very good at this. She recognized her argument, and he knows that her arguments are coming from an emotional standpoint. So he used the same tactic that she's using and put it back on her. Of course, not everybody can do this, right? Because it requires some level of how can I say this, like self-awareness, I would say. And he did this beautifully. You see how he destroyed her? I'd love to see what people had to say about this. Give me 1 second, guys. It says, holding women accountable and half standard equal hating women. Got it. Yeah, this is the thing regarding her arguments. Basically, holding females accountable means that you hate women. You hate women. That's what it is, I guess. Let me see. She spoke a lot but said nothing. Yeah, equal treatment feel like offense to the privilege. And this is where it comes down. This is where it comes down to, guys. And this is where this kind of conversations where we were having this conversation even back in the 1970s, but men were not taking this seriously. Men were not taking this seriously. And something I was noticing is, and I just clicked. There was a reason why a lot of men were not allowed even to vote. Not a lot of men were allowed to vote because you have a lot of weak men. And who gave the right to vote to women? You guess it. I think it was Tennessee. I think it was the last senator that needed to vote in favor of women's right to vote. And I think it was a letter from his mom that made him vote for the amendment. It is what it is, guys. I'm not saying that females should not have rights. No, they should. We should protect them. That's our job, protect our kids and our women, right? But at this point, when we have nothing in return and not all the responsibility with zero powers, it's just I don't know how to explain it. It feels like there's no fun in these games, right? In that position, right? Men love to have this kind of responsibility. That's how we thrive. When you see females just trying to push it down by calling you misogynist and this and that, just because we like to just be men. This is where they overplay the card. Stop trying to invalidate my feelings. Pure comedic entertainment, watching a woman squirm by using her own words. Yeah. And this is something what a lot of these guys just they figure out. Put all these hair back on them. And it works perfectly. It works perfectly. Let me see what else we have here. Yep, let me know what you guys think, guys. I will see you next one.